What's up, everybody? Gun here from Sleepless with another episode on Space Engineers. When we left off, we had captured these two private cargo planes, I guess is what they are. I don't know what they are. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. What I'm gonna do, I have a bit of an idea here. What I want to do is, since I don't really need both of these, I am going to strip the one down. And I think since these are large ships. Oh, I started to be like, how is this getting power? But it's because it's got solar panels. So since these are large ships, what I think I'm gonna do is that means that they're also giving me large solar panels, right? Or at least partially in... Which one is it? That one over there? That's a partial panel. And beacon materials and all that kind of stuff. As well as whatever's in here, which I think is the necessary equipment to... Oh, I guess not. I thought it was the necessary equipment to make... I guess it's just random. This one happened to have more solar panels in it, or solar cells. But my thought process is, in order to improve Betsy, what I may do is actually break down these panels and put them on Betsy, pretty much. And then this is just a bunch of excess steel. But for now, what I'm going to do is actually put it in the other ship. Is my plan. My master plan. So we're going to strip this down. I haven't actually... I'm kind of excited. I haven't actually got to do much dismantling. It is all assembly. So that's kind of cool. And you know what? Actually, what I'm going to do... to preserve this one's power is I'm going to tilt it so that it's facing the sun a bit more. That way, oh, it doesn't have its own gravity. I forgot about that. There we go. Okay, now go this way. Like so? Whoa. There we go. I think 4 is the max. I believe. Oh, there's another private sale. I thought that... Wait, is that the one? No. That's the third one. Interesting. So, they keep popping up, like, more and more frequently, I guess. I am going to take this one at some point and strip it down. But I don't know that I'll go after that one right now. That's kind of... If I had another military one, I would probably go after that one. Since those are a little bit more entertaining because it's all booby-trapped and crap. Okay, I don't want to take any more from that at the moment. This also gives me a little bit better access to the cargo. That's going to be the only problem, is because these are large ships, man, my my astronauts inventory gets filled up like, whoa. I mean, look at that, 398 already, and I still have like a bunch more of those interior panels to pick up from this ship, so that's... It's cool. I mean, I personally don't have a problem with it being that. Because, I mean, that's accurate. Look how big this panel is. How much of the components could you actually carry on your person at one time? So I don't really mind. It's just, it's a bit more like if you're looking for more of the arcade feel, like where you can just store stuff and... you know, build things really fast and all that kind of stuff, and not the more accurate type feeling. I know accuracy is kind of relative in this game because, well, I don't think we actually... I don't know. I'm not much of a astronaut buff, so I don't know if we actually have this kind of stuff in our current, like, NASA and all that good stuff or not. I didn't think we did. I thought it was still more, like the jetpacks and all that kind of stuff. I didn't think we had all that, though. It would not surprise me if we did, because I don't keep up with that at all, so... I think it's those grids. The metal grids seem to take up quite a bit of space and room. Whoa! But so yeah, I figured since I've got this storage chest right here, why not use it to strip down one of these, since I don't really need them both. And then, you know, the rest of it will either add to Betty, or Betsy. Why do we call it? It's not Betty. Get the name right. Because I'm not really thinking we need either one of these ships, but they obviously had a lot of pre-built resources already, which means less refining and resources for me to build, which is cool. Because I do want to start some kind of station type setup, though, so that I can actually, like, put down, I don't know, like, maybe put down, like, the refinery, the assembler, stuff like that. Oh, not good. You're just gonna float away. Let's dump this stuff real quick. But yeah, I'm thinking someplace that I can basically dock Betty. Betsy! Dagnabbit, it's Betsy! But yeah, I'm thinking somewhere that I can dock that so that its engine isn't running all the time. Holy crap, am I already full again? What am I picking up? Oh, it's those thruster components. Those take up a lot of volume. I do find it interesting that they decided to go, the developers decided to go with volume as the definitive how much your character can hold instead of weight. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I guess. Because there's only so much you could put in a backpack, but at the same time, there's only so much you can lift, too. Although in space... maybe that's what they were thinking. In space, they're... Really? What the heck am I picking up that is instantly filling up my inventory? That might have been what they were thinking. I didn't think that through. But in space, there really isn't much weight. It would just be like... force. How much force does it take to move an object if it's heavy? But I mean, there's no gravity. So other than sheer mass, it wouldn't really be an issue, I guess. Oh wow, there's a lot of components that goes into a door. Who knew? Okay, am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? No, because there's interior plates. Those take up a crap load of room. Same thing for like the solar panels and stuff. Yeah, but look at all the components we're getting. We are scavengers, strip miners, and proud of it. Also, I apologize. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, all the thunder going on, but we're having a bit of a storm around my house. So, if you can hear rumbling in the background, it's not some monster out in space, it's the thunder. Okay. I wonder, maybe some of you can answer this for me. If you put stuff in a storage container like this, like a massive crate, wow, it holds 125,000 for volume. If you put stuff in a crate, though, does it, what I'm wondering is, does it actually... I'm going to recharge if I can. Let's turn it towards the sun a bit, too. Get some more power going. Ooh, or 20 kilowatts. 24. 25. 25 kilowatts with, what is this? 5 active panels and 1 unassembled. Oh, also, when I was doing my creative, like, Let's Build type series, I didn't have it before, so I obviously didn't think about it, but, wow, look at all the components for the large cargo container. That's intense. I don't know if I want to break that or not yet. Let's work on this stuff, maybe. I didn't have them before, so I never even was able to think about using them, but I like the whole thing they're doing here with solar panels as wings. That's pretty sweet. And it would have come in handy for stuff like my prop plane build and all that kind of stuff, for those of you that remember that. That would have been cool. Alright. So yeah, I think... Really? Already? I need to make a ship that just is like a random series of containers and conveyor belts. Like just the biggest cargo containers and conveyor belts. And that way you could just dump stuff in the one end and it would just go all the way to the other. Really? Seriously? Oy vey. My character, my little astronaut, just has no room. He needs a bigger backpack. Somebody get on that, a mod or something. Give me a bigger backpack. I know you can do the other, like the realistic times 10 or whatever inventory, but I don't know. I just started it with the regular realistic because I just kind of wanted to get a feel for what the developers were wanting you to consider to be the full experience, if you will. Was there a component that popped out? No. I've kind of gotten to where I do that as I play it on like normal or just whatever they deem normal, because it gives me a better idea of like what experience they want you to have. Do they want it to be more realistic, arcadey, you know, etc. Woo! That was close. I almost hit that. So apparently these interior walls are a bit of a pain to dismantle because there is so many of these components to it. Alright. Almost done with that. Haha! Oh, really? You suck. Here I thought I was actually going to be able to break that. That didn't move it, did it? No, it's got a gyro on it with thrusters, it'll be fine. Okay. I'll probably... Let's start taking this thing down. I'll probably use, Wait, what is... Why is this not being dismantled? Oh, there it goes. Why is it going so slow? Huh. I wonder why it's moving, like, really, really slow. Apparently the steel plates have a big part to play in this thing's construction. 64 solar cells for one large solar panel. That's insane! Seriously, this is why I hate building large ships in survival mode. That's ridiculous! That's so many solar cells! Just so many. It's just so many. Alright, so that one's good. You know what, while we're at it, let's just go ahead and take this one down. Why not? Because volume-wise, they really don't have that many components. It's just... it takes a lot of time, for some reason. I do kind of like it. Like, don't get me wrong, I like this mechanical system, but I do find the logic a little funny, as it's like, I'm gonna grind this one spot, and it's going to dismantle the entire thing and give me all the components. I just find it a bit comical, but yeah, it would be kind of annoying. I think more than accurate or fun, it would just be annoying to do, like, oh, I've got to grind this crossbeam, and then that one over there, and then that one over there. Like, that would just get old really fast. Besides, you can RP this and be like, ah, gotta get this spot over here. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with how they did the survival mode system and everything. I think it works really well. And it is still in alpha, so I'm sure they're gonna do a lot with it before it's like, you know, at Minecraft level where they'll finally release the game, kind of thing, or even beta, really. You know, I was talking with Adrian Wannafly, who's often featured on my channel, the other day, and I mentioned that to him about wait a minute, is it using the reactor or not? Let's angle this the same way, because I thought, wasn't the other one at like 25, but it had no power? I thought they changed that to where it uses the solar panels before it uses the reactor. Oh, it's at 197. I think that's what it was at before, wasn't it? I don't know. But anyways, him and I were talking about this the other day, and I mentioned to him that, you know, you can see what Space Engineers is now, but man, look at Minecraft, the way that it started in like alpha when everybody first started doing videos on it and everything. And you know, it didn't have the leaves on the trees, didn't have a see-through texture. There was just mechanically wise, it was like so bare bones. At first, redstone wasn't even in the game when it first came out in alpha. I'm not even sure if like the nether and stuff was... I guess that might have always been in there. I can't remember. But I remember like some of Etho's first videos and stuff when it was like there was no redstone at first. I don't think anyway. Maybe there was, but I don't think there was. 'Cause he had a lot of like his mob designs, with mob farm designs and things like that, were all like water based, and there was no like pistons or repeaters or anything like that at first, like very, very early. But it was just simple things like, you know, carrots, saddles, horses, well, pigs were in there, but you know what I mean. Carrots, potatoes, all that kind of stuff. None of that was there. Endermen weren't even there in the very beginning, I don't think. The end wasn't there. You know, and I know that seems weird, like, oh, the end was there, that was the Ender Dragon, it was like the first boss, but that still was way later. Like when it first released in alpha, there was none of that stuff. So Adrian and I keep discussing that, about how you know, where Space Engineers already is, and looking at just how far Minecraft went between alpha to beta to release and current, where it is now, to thinking about what they could do with Space Engineers is like, man, I think this game, I'm going to throw out a prediction right now for all of those that are watching. I'm going to throw out a prediction that this game will jump leaps and bounds in terms of progress and playability and everything like that when some kind of hostile mob gets added. Whether it be other space pirates, whether it be some alien creature you find in these asteroids, I don't know, mining carriage. Ooh. Alright. New plan. New course of action for the entire rest of the episode. No, not lights. Give me my welder. That way I can build and I can dismantle. I'm going to recharge my suit, and I'm going to fly out to the mining carriage. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to say it or not, but that's how I'm going to say it. So, I'm going to recharge, and I will be back when we're over there. Alright, it is now in view. Waiting for the rest of it to load, I guess. Okay, so let's get synced up with it a little bit here. I gotta find out where the door is. Oh, there it is. Okay, and slow the rest of it down. See, this is the part about the third person that makes me upset. Like, if I taper off to where I'm at 0 speed, I look like I'm going forward there, but then when you do that, you're like way off, and I don't like that. Kind of is annoying. Alright, so let's catch up to you. Now, I don't know if these are rigged or not. They probably are. Let's just go with the assumption that they are. Ooh, this is kind of a neat looking design. Kind of reminds me of the Corellian freighter from Star Wars. Alright, I'm not messing with it. Now, somebody mentioned in the comments, and I think this is a good idea, to check, because I don't know if the warheads show up in the control panel or not, but we're going to find out. So we have Gatling turret, interior light, large thruster, small reactors. Oh, there's 2 reactors, and then a bunch of small thrusters, and 2 spotlights. So I don't see anything about the warheads, although they might not be. There might not be any warheads on this ship, which is, you know, possible as well. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 4s are 8. So 4 8s are 12. So there should be 12 small thrusters. And if there are, there shouldn't be any warheads then, because there's nothing attached. 12 small thrusters. Alright. So I think we can safely disable the ship. Let's try. Fingers crossed, dampeners on. Speed went down to 0. Alright, so mining carriages apparently do not seem like a bad ship. Now, the other cool thing is this has landing gears all over. So you can land it this way or straight down, which is kind of neat. But for now, I think we're just going to point it towards the private sales, which is basically our asteroid base, and largely where we are accumulating our fleet. Let's turn off dampeners, speed her up. I know we don't have... Alright, let's get it up to at least like 50, 60... Let's do 80. That's good. So now, as long as I don't turn anything off, we should coast back to our base. So I'm going to pause it again, and I'll be back when we're back there. Alrighty, and we are back. So, that's another ship to add to our arsenal. If nothing else, we can strip it down for more parts. I did check while I was in the cockpit. Side note, how cool is this design, man? This design is pretty sweet. When we were in the cockpit, though, I went into the inventory. We got 257 uranium, 270 plutonium, 2,000 or 2 kilograms of magnesium, 1,000 silicon, 2.4 kilograms of cobalt, another almost 3 kilograms of magnesium. I think this is gold. 1.3 kilograms of gold. 1.14 of silicon. I think that's silicon. And then 6.7 kilograms of iron. Holy crap, man. And then we have 0.97 and 0.97 grams or kilograms of uranium in the 2 reactors, some computer components, thruster components, steel tubes, and 2 drills and grinders. So yeah, I'm hoping that maybe, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, and hopefully, let's get rid of this thruster. Hopefully between now and the next episode, I will have been able to, off-camera, go through and dismantle the rest of at least this ship. Maybe not the mining one, but enough that I can actually start working on putting solar panels on Betsy. Let's go ahead and put that back in there. So anyways, I think we're going to end it there. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you next time. Peace!